of relegation battle. Kings Lynn Town, founded in 2010, currently play at the Walks, where we're off to today. Recently, Kings Lynn are probably best known for getting to the second round of the FA Cup after beating Doncaster in the first round, but in the second round they lost 3-0 to Stevenage. Last season, Kings Lynn had a flying season as they finished second in the National League North. They went on to lose in the playoffs. But this season has been a major turnaround because from last season sitting second to this season, they're right down in the depths of it. This was through a loss of players and a loss of finances. But today is a big, big game. And why is this, you may ask? Well, let's look at who the opponents are. Today, Kings Lynn play against Rushall Olympic, who currently play at Dales Lane, which only fits 2,000 people. And Rushall Olympic, who they play today, are in the National League North for the first time in their history. And not to mention, they were formed in 1893. So I keep going on about how it's a relegation scrap, but let's actually look at the table. As you can see, there is a lot of teams down there, and I mean, I don't want to write anyone off, but Bishop Stortford are so far behind everyone else. They're currently 26 points behind even getting out of the relegation zone. So we can sort of write them off. But there's lots of other teams fighting to stay in this league. You've got Gloucester currently the lowest, and then you've got Rushall, Darlington, Kings Lynn, Farsley, Blythe, and even Southport and Peterborough Sports, who you could class as fighting to stay up as well. This is a hard league to stay in, and this is a really crucial game for both sides today. So in this relegation battle, who will stay up? And a game today is crucial for that. So the question everyone's going to be asking is, who will win? Now let's get to the Walks for this crucial game. Here we are with Kings Lynn behind me, and we've got ourselves a Cornish pasty. It's very nice here, and it only cost me £3. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Bosh. Well, as you can see, all of these Kings Lynn fans in this terrace, this seems to be their singing area. It's going to be a good game, relegation battle. And now here come the teams behind me, Kings Lynn versus Rushall. This is going to be a great game as it is a relegation fight. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. You know it'll make me and Big Andy happy. Let's get into this game. Come on. And you know what, before we get into this, let's have some Big Andy facts.
Random facts with Big Andy.
And a bit about today's hosts, Kings Lynn Town. They're a reformed club, reformed in 2009. The previous club was known as just Kings Lynn FC. And one of the most famous people who hails from Kings Lynn, now believe it or not, is actually Roger Taylor, who's the drummer of the band Queen. And a bit about today's opponents, Rushall Olympic. Now they're a team that hail from the northern outskirts of Walsall, near Birmingham. They're playing at this step, as mentioned previously, for the first time in their history. And probably one of the most famous players that has played for them is a guy called Lee Hendry, who does punditry on Sky Sports and also played for Aston Villa.
Here we have player to watch today, number 33, Johnny Margetts. He has scored 3 goals in the last 2 games, so that is why he's player to watch today. As I suspected, this is the singing session. You can see everyone piled up together for this game. And here we go, Kings Lynn get us underway for this game. Well, that is not the start Kings Lynn wanted. After 5 minutes, the shot has been hit low and it's just wriggled past the keeper, and it's 1-0 to Rushall. What is good for them but not for Kings Lynn. Well, it's been 10 minutes and the crowd for Kings Lynn are not happy because decisions are going against them and it's riling them up. They really need to come back from this. 17 minutes played and a chance for the player we said to watch, Johnny Margetts, and it's just gone over the bar. This is a good chance for Kings Lynn, but no booking there. Do you think people don't like sitting on the other side of the stand? Because it seems everyone's sitting over here instead of over there. If the ref couldn't make the crowd any more annoyed, he's now not giving a penalty decision to Kings Lynn. Now they're all going. I've never seen a crowd so happy for someone to get snapped. Well, Kings Lynn really need to up it because Blythe Spartans are currently winning, which is putting them on 46 points and Kings Lynn are on 43. But Darlington are drawing, so there's some hope. 47 minutes in, Johnny Margetts has scored, the player we said to watch, but it was offside. There it is, as you can see behind me, Kings Lynn celebrations right in this corner, and it's the man I said to watch, Johnny Margetts. He's been lively the whole game, and finally once Felton, he's just nutmegged the keeper, cheeky, and it's a goal. Come on! And well, that was just perfect timing, wasn't it? Because it's now half time, only about 10 seconds after they've scored, and that is brilliant for Kings Lynn because it goes into Rushall's heads just before the end of the half. And they're going to come out second half livelier, we can tell it. Well, that goal has really changed things up for the Linnets and Rushall, because Rushall have now dropped into the relegation zone and Kings Lynn have pushed up into 19th. The things I do for YouTube, it's now chucking it down with rain and there's no covered stand or whatever behind the goal, so I'm just going to get wet. All of the Kings Lynn fans have seemed to gone in that terrace. 60 minutes played and Kings Lynn are really hanging on. They really need to up it. Kings Lynn are piling on the pressure, looking for a goal, and Darlington have just scored, so that puts Kings Lynn down to 20th now, and Blythe are still hanging on against Southport 3-2. 75 minutes played and another really good chance again for Kings Lynn, but he's just taken a little too long and the keeper's got to it. It's him again, and it's a goal for Kings Lynn. It's ran in, cut back, and Johnny Margetts again taps it in. Brilliant. This is superb for the Linnets. The fans are buzzing because they're now 5 points clear of Rushall, who are now dropped into the bottom four. In the dying seconds of the game, can the Linnets hold on? And that's it! Kings Lynn have done it! A massive 3 points for the Linnets. Yes, and here we are at the walks behind us, and what a result that is for Kings Lynn. That's got them out the relegation, and it's put Rushall in the relegation, as you can see there behind me right now, which is a shame for them, but Kings Lynn, well in. It was a great game today. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bosh!
Subscribe to Traveling with TW.